I fish all day and I fish all night. Fish in the winter till I get frostbite. Oh, I think I got something. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, this fish is weird. I'm putting him back. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Journey Today show. My name is...
Casey, you threw me back into the water. Why did you throw me back?
Well, first of all, that was the weirdest thing that has ever happened to me.
Oh, really? Weirder than the time you got ejected through the ceiling? But you're gonna wanna be careful what you touch because it has an ejection seat.
That was pretty weird.
Weirder than the time there was a bear in the JTS elevator? Look at that. The elevator is here. Let's take the stairs!
Oh yeah, that was pretty weird too.
Weirder than the time there was a frog busting a move on the desk.
How are we supposed to film an episode of the Journey Today show if this silly frog won't stop dancing?
Okay, a lot of weird things happen around here, but yeah, that was even more weird. And second of all, I was trying to catch a fish, not a person. Why would anyone fish for a person?
Casey, because the Bible tells us to.
What? No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. In Luke 5:11, Jesus said to his disciples, "From now on, you will fish for people."
Oh, well, you're kind of right. Jesus did say that, but he didn't mean we should try to catch people with a fishing pole.
Oh, I get it. We should probably use nets instead.
What? No, don't do that. People don't like when you throw nets on them. You know what? Maybe it would help us clear up the confusion if we read from Luke chapter 5 for ourselves. So let's do this. In just a second, open your Bible and read the verses on the screen. When you're finished, press play and we'll see you back here.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Isn't that such a cool story?
It totally is. And there was a lot of stuff that happened.
You're right. So let's unpack it a little bit. First of all, this was one of Jesus's earliest miracles. At first, Simon and his friends couldn't catch any fish. But then Jesus told them to throw their nets in again, and they caught a ton of fish.
That's right. But something else happened. When they got out of the boat, Jesus told them, "Come follow me. I will send you out to fish for people." Now, what Jesus meant was that he wanted Simon and his friends to tell other people about him so they would become his followers. Instead of catching people with a fishing pole or a net, it's like they were catching them with the good news of Jesus.
Here's what was so cool about this, though. These three fishermen, Simon, who is also known as Peter, James, and John, they were the first people that Jesus invited to be his disciples. Jesus could have chosen anyone he wanted, the smartest, the richest, or the most popular. Instead, he chose ordinary people to follow him.
Yeah. And did you know that Jesus is still asking people to follow him? And guess what? He wants you.
It's true. Jesus wants you to follow him. He doesn't care that you're not the tallest kid around, and he doesn't care if you're the smartest kid or the most popular kid. Do you know what Jesus cares about? He cares about your heart. Jesus is looking for people who love him and want to make him the most important thing in their life. In fact, Jesus says to you what he says to Simon and his friends. It's our Bible verse for today. "Come and follow me," Jesus said. "I will send you out to fish for people." Mark 1:17.
Following Jesus means putting him first, but that won't always be easy. In fact, a lot of times, Jesus asks us to do one of the hardest things ever. Do you know what it is? Jesus asks us to be different. Let me show you what I mean with a little challenge. In just a second, we're gonna see two pictures that look the same but actually have 6 differences. We've got 30 seconds to see how many of the differences we can find, and the person who finds the most wins.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Are the differences going to be like really big and obvious?
Well, I haven't seen the picture yet, so I don't really know, but I don't think so. I think we're gonna have to look pretty carefully to find most of the differences. And here's the best part. You kids at church or at home can play along. Let's see how many differences you can find.
All right, let's do this.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, man, that was a good challenge.
It was. I think I found most of them, but I know I missed at least
yeah,
one.
me
But
too.
let's do this. Let's take turns showing which ones we found, and maybe between the two of us, we found them all.
Okay.
All right, I found in the second picture the turtle holding the blue pencil.
Okay, yep, I found that one too. And I also saw that in the second picture, there's the letter B on the paper instead of A.
Oh yeah, good one, saw that. I also noticed that in the first picture it's 2 plus 2, but in the second it's 2 plus 3 on the board.
Yep, I got that one too.
Okay.
And then I also saw the turtle on the right-hand side. His smile is different in the two pictures.
Oh, I missed that one. That's the one that I missed. Okay. I noticed that in the first picture, there is an eraser on the chalkboard, but not in the second picture.
Oh, that's the one that I missed. Oh, nice. Okay, then the last one that I got was there is a triangle on the floor in one picture, but not the other.
All right. Yeah, okay, I think between the two of us, we got
Yeah.
all 6. Way to be. You got 5, I got 5, which means that we tied. So nice job. Way to be.
Nice.
Yeah, we got all 6 working together.
Yeah, we did, but you were right. The differences weren't really that obvious.
No, they weren't. You had to look pretty hard to see the differences. And unfortunately, that's what it's like for a lot of Christians. It's hard to see how they're different from all the people around them who aren't Christians. When all of the people around us are making bad choices, Jesus wants us to be different, but not just in small, hard to see ways. Jesus wants us to be different in big and bold ways.
That is so true. He wants us to treat others with love instead of being mean. He wants us to speak words of kindness instead of bad or hurtful words. And he wants us to put other people first instead of putting ourselves first.
Hey, you know what? That makes me think of a question. How can you be different for Jesus in a good way? Press pause.
And discuss. Welcome back, everybody. This week, remember that Jesus is calling you to follow him. Even though you might be a regular old kid, Jesus thinks you're special, and he wants you to follow him in big and bold ways.
Yeah, and when you do that, other people will notice, and sometimes they'll want to follow Jesus too. That's one of the best ways to fish for people.
Oh, yeah, it's way better than using a fishing pole. That worm tasted terrible.
What, you ate the worm?
Yeah, I thought it was a gummy worm.
It was brown.
It could have been chocolate flavored.
All right, let this be a lesson to everyone. Don't eat brown gummy worms off the ground or in the water.
Lesson learned. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next week.
Yeah, bye everybody.
Bye.
Ooh, I fish all day and I fish all night. I fish in the winter till I get frostbite.